Good evening and welcome. You are watching Wazations. And I am Wazations. Hello there. How's it going? It is a very, very warm day today, so I do apologise if I appear a bit sweaty. But it is incredibly warm today. I don't actually know what it got up to because I was in meeting all day today. But enough of that. Let's get on with oxygen not included. Eventually when it loads, that is. And I need to make sure excuse me, I'm in a good place. And there's the music for oxygen not included. So let's load it up. So, oops, I did not recall to do that. Right, Love Shankers, cycle 41. So let's resume the game and get underway. Get everything ready. Is this an okay place? Not really. It's better if I'm down here. Out of the way. So I had a water pump here. This is for the good water. Carbon skimmer, what were you for? Right. Quite a bit of sculpting to do, some construction. I don't remember what the dig command was. G. So let's get some of that, shall we? No research focus. So let's go. Oh, let's go temperature modulation. Maybe not. Micro temperature, fire pole, temp shift, smelting, let's get generic sensors. Ba-ba-dum. What are you after? Insufficient eggshells. Alright, then we'll just get rid of that then. You, what are you after? Building lacks resources. Grill. Of course it is. But that surely has... Oh no, that's the wrong way around, right. Okay. We might as well disable that building for now. Along with Excuse me. Just got a little bit of a tickle in the back of the throat there. Berry sludge. Ooh, bristleberry. Didn't even know that was a thing. So what do you have? Right, so what's the liquid overlay? Power. Plumbing. Okay, there seems to be a lack of resources. And we are definitely generating some polluted water. So we need a way of dealing with polluted water. Sick bay. Medicine pack. Balm lily and phosphorite. I have no idea where you'd get them at all. Sure. Hola. How are you doing, Evbak? I may have just butchered your name, and if I have, let me know, and I shall try and pronounce it properly. Now, what's that? Duplicate. B. How is it going? Is it as hot for you as it is in England? Or is it hot? Oh, what are you doing out? Wrangle. Well, I guess that critter is staying in there for the time being. Okay, I have no idea how to deal with polluted water. But I can get a new blueprint. Paku? Let's get a hatchling. In fact, yes. And then let's wrangle it. Hello there, Vega. Welcome. How are you this evening? How is the weather? Is it incredibly warm in Sweden? Or is it actually a decent temperature? So output 2 is polluted water. That one. So that one wants to feed, not quite like that. I want to build from there up to there. And then I don't entirely know where what I'm gonna do with this polluted water, but I can at least store it. Went to a lake to swim a bit, but you couldn't swim due to your training eggs. Yep, fair enough. That is unfortunate, but at least you did some training. Right, where's the pipe go? I need it to go in there. So I need to deconstruct that liquid pipe, but reconstruct it to attach there. And then if it's good, if it's good water, it can come out if there's room. And that one can tell that one to turn off. Right. Also, hydrate because of the weather. You need to stay cool. I hope this has worked. So that is going to tell us whether this runs or not. So one of these is going to empty. Yeah, that one is going to empty. And let's start storing polluted liquid. Also, Vega, I realised the other day that, annoyingly, I thought I'd set the resolution for the stream to 1080. Turns out it had automatically downscaled it to 720. A little bit annoying. Ever so slightly annoying. Not the end of the world, but annoying. I mean, you see me anyway, but it'd be... You have a shirt like this, full of circles and whatnot. Wow, it really doesn't show up properly on the thing. It's a good shirt. I actually quite like it. It's a good taste there, Big Spud. Also, hello there. Is it warm for you? I mean, is Glasgow warm? See, I've either just made a fool of myself or I've actually remembered something. And I'm not sure which. Your coconut oil has melted in the jar. Impressive. That is impressive. Okay, we're not getting any polluted through yet. But then we've not put any into the system yet. Long commutes. On average, duplicants spent 39% of their time travelling between tasks. I don't know how to solve that, to be honest. Where's my skills board? There it is. Do we have any skill points? No. Okay, we're at least churning through the water. cheap and good quality shirts, spot us direct. Pierre Cardin shirts are always on sale and are great. Buy a size up than normal. Fair enough. I have no idea what Pierre Cardin shirts are. To be honest, now is crunch time in terms of the pollution. Oh. I've just realised. Deconstruct that pipe as a matter of urgency. Because if this goes wrong, it's going right. Okay, that's fine. Hello there, Winstons. Later on, movement inefficiency can be addressed to a certain extent with plastics. I have no idea how to get plastics. I imagine it's in this research. Oh wow. Okay, so there's quite a bit more than I thought. Plastic. So, fossil fuels, oil refinery. Sent a shirt sale DM on Discord. Oh, thank you. I'll have a look at it. Converts petroleum into electrical power. I've not even seen petrol. Produces carbon dioxide and polluted water. Well, we might as well make a start on it. Where have all the hatches gone? Oh, they're all buried. They're all burying themselves. I see. Oil refinery makes petrol. Right. Power. Smart battery. So if I put a smart battery in, what's a power transformer? Fair enough. All I need is oil. Need some kind of machine that can detect cheese. Or petrol. Anyone get that reference? I didn't get that reference, Spud, if I'm honest. But yes, all I do need is oil. And I have no idea what I'm looking for. Mitchell and Webb. Look. Huh. What are you? You're a farm station. Rooms were that. So that is a greenhouse. Oil only shows up in useful quantities at one spot on the map. Ew. Fair enough. So I guess I've got to find that. Now I do have a steam vent. A cool steam vent. Which I'm guessing I'll need to make use of. In order to be kind of sustainable. Since that produces 5.1 kilograms of steam. So our natural gas geyser on the bottom right. That's chlorine gas. Natural feature. Chlorine. Further off, half hidden in the shadows. Ah, well spotted. Eyes like a hawk. So natural gas. Ooh. Okay, so I think I'm going to need to do some exploration. Oh no, slime. I think I need to upgrade to some smart batteries. Smart battery will save a lot of coal. Right, I think I'm going to get that then. Question is where to put it. I suppose I could just dump it there, couldn't I? In fact, no, cancel that one. Dig that out a little. And drop it in there. Or I could replace these two. Yeah, let's replace these two. Right, what's my power network like? Connected. Oh. How do I get rid of that? Right. Let's get that smart battery in, shall we? Let's have a look at this automation. Clock sensor. Gas element sensor. Weight. Plate. I have no idea what benefit that would have. Oh, good point. Very, very good point. Let's just do that. So can that wire automatically turn on or off the coal generator as long as it's connected? By the looks of it, yes. You need the fancy new refined metal automation wire to do that. Is that the one? Is that one? That one, right. Yes, I have used a little bit of automation over here. Not much. In fact, how do I get my automation view up? I just took a screenshot rather than opening F12. Oh, it's L Shift and F2. So I do have two little bits of automation here to control my water supply. I don't have any other autonomous setup. Let's get the speed up a little. And let's just up that priority a bit, actually. Just to make sure they actually get built in a reasonable time. So we've still got the long commutes. I'm kind of tempted to dig into this. But I'm concerned about the temperature. Up we go. Let's get some more water. In fact, no, we really don't need it at the moment. So Hills is building. Duplicates of operators. Let's go with that. If you don't have the resources to cool geyser water, you can put it through an electrolyzer to use it as easy oxygen and power. Ooh. I don't know if I've got this set correctly. So power available. Energy. Power stored. I think I've made a mistake in emptying these liquid reservoirs. The battery will tell the gens to turn on when the battery is 23% or less power and then turn off again when the battery is at 99% or higher. I might actually just reduce that a bit. You might as well turn off when it's at 55%. Can I keep it at a happy range? Oops. I don't know what the best kind of balance is there. But at least we're storing our polluted water now. So move debris into storage. Clean. Priority? Why is that not? That's a priority 9. Why is it not being... Oh, because it's... it's got to be emptied first. 110 is usually what you stick with. Why would you want your batteries to only be half charged? True. But I suppose it means that you... I don't know. I suppose it's more on and off time, but I don't know. You know, having 4 batteries at half is worse than having 2 batteries at full. Is it? I did not realise that. In fact, I'll just deconstruct that battery. And then just have this one a bit higher. I got 120. $99. Hydrate. Smart battery. Batteries passively leak power and heat into the environment. Smart battery can't hold as much as the big battery, but leaks significantly less. Right. Okay. we did some research. We got the natural gas generator, the oil refinery, and the petroleum generator, which we can't actually build because we don't have any plastic. Produces carbon dioxide and polluted water. So that's the one that would go on there. So I'd need to build into there and airlock it. Uses polluted water to produce fertilizer. Do I need fertilizer? That's probably not a bad thing to have, to be fair. I don't think I have phosphorite. Can't be fertilised, but it's good for more expensive crops. Fair enough. Oh, I didn't realise it opened like that. Do I even have any phosphorite? I don't actually know where it would be. Clay, dirt. Critter egg. I don't think I do. So I think I might have to give that a skip for the time being. It's too warm. Okay. How do I sieve water? Uses sand. Is it worth it though? That's the question. Is it worth it? Hello, Rocket Dino. How are you this evening? It is sweltering here. I hope it's not too bad. Mind reacting to this video for me? That's a bit of a strange request. I'm in the UK and it is incredibly warm right now. Yeah, it's really warm. It doesn't remove germs. Okay. Toilet water. I still only use outhouses at the minute. Let's dig that out and get a little bit of a filtration system going. Just in this corner. Oh, it's paused. Outside medbay. So is it there? Oh, that's automation. Medical rooms. That was it. Mess hall, medbay. Missing toilet. Aha. So lavatory. Do you know what? I never actually moved myself out of the way. I just realised I did it and then didn't actually finish it. Right. How to set this up now. So we have that doing that. Have that doing that. We'll have the clean water running up this wall. We'll change that to be like that. We'll then go down a level, get rid of the liquid pipe. That's Vegapane, we don't want to deconstruct Vegapane. Maybe if I do it this way it might be quicker. You didn't do anything, that's why we're not deconstructing you. For once. Right, let's sieve some water, shall we? Let's hope I can actually build all of this. I'm hoping I can build all of this, to be quite honest. It's very warm. So you produces clean water from polluted water using sand. Let's get a blueprint. Let's get coal. My word. Been streaming 40 minutes and I've already nearly drunk. In fact, I've drunk about 2/3 of this already, nearly. Absolutely silly how warm it is. You need power. I don't know why I didn't think that. Do you know what? I forgot where the wire was then for a minute. Yoink. I need like a fan or something. How warm it is. Need to get this kind of priority 9'd. Just to get emptying. Actually, do you know what I can do? I can build this. These 3 down here. Swap them out. Put another jumbo battery in there. Oxygen generation, I suppose. And I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just kind of going on a whim. Is there a better way of doing it? Because I feel there probably is. Pipe blocked. How is the pipe blocked? Or do I actually just need to build more pipe? Yes, I do. They require a very large amount of manual work for the dupes to keep them running. Ah. So it's more to make sure that... Actually, that kind of works for that side. It means it can send through more at a time. Let's come out of there. Let's turn that off. Let it build up a bit in these. Ideally, 1 to 2 electrolyzers will oxygenate your whole base. Ooh. So, let's have a look at upgrading what I'm doing. Converts water into oxygen and hydrogen. Becomes idle when the area reaches maximum pressure capacity. So I guess that probably actually wants to be put fairly low. Sort of like down here. Would that be a good kind of place to put it? Oh, up by the steam geyser. So up here. Okay. Cancel that one. I have to cancel those two because I don't want it to cave in. Is there a reason for putting it up there? Just so I understand the reasoning rather and not just what to do. Oh, it's actually a med bay. Oh, I never connected it, did I? So plumbing. Should I just copy that? And then the polluted can run down that way. They're required to run sealed rooms since you need to gather the oxygen and hydrogen they produce and transport them to proper locations. Ah. It's also best to use water you don't particularly want for electrolysis, which in this case is very hot water. Fair enough. That makes sense. Oh, I'd have a research going. So valve. Right. Very warm. Let's go. Let's go with you send all the water from the sinks and toilets to electrolysis machines and supply geyser water to fill in the remainder that you need to run them. Ah, smart. I suppose it gets rid of the diseases, doesn't it? Right, for now though, I will make a fire pole. The downward direction. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll feed all the toilet water up. And I might upgrade these as well. And get a shower or two. Okay, yes, that is what I will do. So let's get this roomed in. Just planning it in for the future. I'm not actually going to build it just yet. So. Now, I imagine I'm probably going to want an airlock for this. So. Let's build it like that, I guess. Oh, you can put it on its side. Is that too much of an airlock? Ah, let's just go with it. Person, hello there, Sky. How are you doing? How have you been? Hydrate, because it is incredibly warm still. Also, that is going to be a common theme for this particular stream. It isn't normally, but it is incredibly warm today, so it is unfortunately likely to happen. So this wire is strained. So how do I make it not strained? Ooh. Ooh. That does not sound fun, Sky. Not in the slightest. Does that sound fun? Yeah. That kind of sounds annoying more than anything. Well, that's right, I was going to build another one of these. Okay, so that room is kind of getting built. I need to have a look at my power setup. I suppose I could use the hydrogen that is generated from the electrolyzers to create power, which would mean I could turn the coal generators off. Yeah, not fun. Currently re-downloading all your games. Yeah, that's a definite downside to it. Power, heat, hydrogen generators are exceptionally efficient power sources and emit next to no waste. Right. So I think I might get some of them. I might actually put them down here. And pump the hydrogen down, or is that a bad idea? Cancel build. I might just be better off building my hydrogen up here still, or up here somewhere, or even in here maybe. That's going to be quite a lot of sand that's going to fall actually. Oh, there's something stopping that. Still got plenty of food, so my mealworms are going okay. Got plenty of breathable oxygen, to be fair. Skill point earned. Helicus has got a skill point. Exosuit. What do we need more of? So we have, in fact, that tells us what we have. So we have someone of everyone. The only one we don't have is a field researcher and a super hard digging. Cannot master. Oh, that might just be because of the lack of the previous. Okay. But do you know what? We are so close. We might as well just go for that one. Can you turn polluted water into oxygen, etc.? Can that one be converted? Okay, everyone is asleep. I've had that one. Well, actually, that one's not ever getting dug, is it? Right. Next on the agenda. I need to sort out my gas allowance and such. Not gas allowance, but my gas organisation, I suppose. So let's leave these open for a minute. Let's get the electrolyzers in here. Research is complete. Fire pole, temp shift plate. Whee. So, what? Oh. Can they stop at any point, I wonder? Let's find out. Okay, so. We need let's get improved ventilation, actually, because that should help us with the stuff we need. Let's make this breathable, shall we? Because at the minute that really is not. It's too low on the breathability scale. Thank you, Vega. Drink. In fact, do you know what? I'm going to take another one just because of how warm it is. I may actually have to go and refill this before the end. Ooh. Let's get rid of that sand. Good boy. I'm the goodest of boys. Aquatuna cools the liquid piped through it but outputs heat in its immediate vicinity. Okay, that's interesting. Do you know what? That is absolutely not doing anything right now. Travel time 40%. Okay, soon enough we will be able to deal with without these algae terrariums. One sick duplicant. Waz has food poisoning. He's about to be fine. Requires no piping. Okay. Fire pole is getting built and is having some benefit. Even if it's only minor, it's helping. I mean, look at that rapid descent. Oh, come on. Really? I missed one piece. So I've got to dig all of that out before I can move on to this bit. Let's dig that out, shall we? Get this properly built before we move any further. Well, that doesn't look good. Oh no. My water has food poisoning. All of it does. Oh. So it's been overloaded. So let's have a look what we need to turn off, really. More blueprints. Let's get the sandstone. Travel time has gone down now that we have that fire pole, which is good. I shall return in just one moment. Just grabbing some lip balm because of how warm it is. Making sure my door is open. And then get comfy again. Right. So we want the electrolyzers in here. In fact, I know what to do. Cancel, cancel. Let's build some of these. So that any water that we want to store can go in. And just kind of be ready and waiting for the electrolyzers. Hydrate. Still want to try and use this. Let's sweep all of this up. Do some cleaning. Time to clean. No more of this mess. Actually, oh, I can't wrangle you, can I, for some reason? I can wrangle you. I can wrangle you. I could do with upgrading these outhouses into proper toilets as well. Just so that they don't, oh well, and sinks, just so there's less for them to do manually. Okay, so with those two going to be going there, what I'll do is put 2 electrolyzers in, but I'll put 1 in to begin with, just because I don't know exactly what happens with them. Okay, so plumbing. And we'll go insulated. And we'll draw a mess. Ah, I'm going to have to try and get this hot water separately to the rest of it. So I think I know what I'm going to do there. And that is, I'm just going to do a simple dig and fall. Oh, automation is done. So Atmo sensor and gas pipe, oops, high pressure, allows automatic turn on and off. Canister. What does it do? Ooh. Ah, in that case I want to cancel those. Probably dig out like so. Oh, I know exactly what I can do. So we wrangle that, cancel that. Oh, he's already dug it. I think I might need to strengthen this a little bit. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a liquid pump that I can connect down properly. Cancel that build. Deconstruct that. Cancel that actually. And then I can block this in. How is that going to work actually? Research complete. Do. Catalytics. Thermo. So how do you actually remove germs then? Okay, let's get the conductive wire. And upgrade our copper wire because it seems to be overloaded. So we'll disable a couple of buildings that require electricity. You could cool the liquid down a lot or store it in a tank in a room filled with chlorine gas. My eye. So what I was planning on doing was building a little kind of catch room for kind of catching this water. But I don't know how I'm going to do it properly. Because I'll need to be in the room, but then this water isn't really hot. Also, I think what I need to do as well is get some ventilation. So that will carry oxygen down. It will carry hydrogen to another room. If I cancel those, cancel that, I don't know if I'll be able to reach this. But if I can, I feel like I'm being a bit silly with this. So if I put the hydrogen into this room and put a couple of hydrogen generators up here. Maybe. Yeah, let's go with that. Do you know what? I'm only going to do this room at 3 tall. You'd be so sadly lost. I mean, I'm going to be honest, I'm really not that clued in with what's going on. I'm kind of just guessing. Truth be told. One. Needed that. And that. Oh, one should be plenty. Okay. I still want to dig that lot out. Which means I'd then be able to get rid of these coal generators and power using hydrogen. And I still don't know how I'm going to handle this really hot water. Oh no, wait, no I do, because I should have time to build this. Okay. I should be able to dig out a couple more and then dig up above, get this wall high enough so that the first lot that drops in I could just dig in from the right, couldn't I? Is the heat that this generates going to be an issue? So my whole base feels like it might be quite warm. Oh no, my network is not working. Okay. So for now, I'll turn that back on just to let the water start going again. But I do need to fix that. I suppose I could just put a bridge over. Yeah, I could just bridge over with the clean stuff. No, I couldn't. Because of that pipe. Bridge over it there. So I'd need to bridge and bridge just to get it around here. Oh, I've set this up poorly. How do I do this? I think what I would do in the future is set this up completely differently. But I will do it this silly way. The very, very, very convoluted way. Let's deconstruct that so I can reconstruct it without that extra what is it? The extra connection. How is construction going? It isn't. Get rid of those two bits so that we can actually build that. Ah, someone got a skill point. Who was it? It was Lurklet. Improved carrying. I think I just need to let them build a bit for the time being. That is very toxic. That's doing a pretty good job of detoxifying, I think. Ah, we're finally building here. Let's get that priority 7. 7. 7. Properties. Aha! This is a germ or two. I'm surprised we don't have more of these issues, shall we say. But I think I can disable the delivery comfortably on some of these. I think what I might need to do though is actually get the oxygen being pumped down. Gas vent, just pop it there. Should be fine. Okay, insufficient oxygen generation, right. It's fine though, because we are going to have that electrolyzer, we are, fairly soon. Along with that. So that research, this requires quite a bit of research. So if we connect the power, soon we'll be able to reconnect it using that power. That's quite a difference in the amount of power that can be carried. Oh, whoops. Let me cancel that. So that's built. So is that actually. So I need plumbing. So that will need to feed into there. And that will feed into there. Then I'll need power, which I'll just do with normal wire. And feed it into there. So they can be autoed, both of them. Filtered can be hydrogen. The output from the filter can go just in there. And then let's up the priority of all of this. Like the whole, all of that at least. And yeah, all of that. Unrefrigerated food. Oh gosh, what on earth is this? Oh, another blueprint. Let's get the omelettes. Ah, yes. Liquid. Unrefrigerated food. Where is it? Oh, it's just that it's there. So let's up the priority of that power as well. And just have a standard priority. So we should be getting some gas out fairly soon. Yeah, there it is. Gas vent overpressure. But that is fine. I will just need a little bit of power to kickstart this, actually. Right, I need to set some automation up as well. Actually, no, I don't. Because that can just keep bringing oxygen out, can't it? Well, that's working at least. It's doing something. Oh, I get why that's not building. Silly fool. Oh, there's another skill point. Oh, there's two. Okay. So you've got the best construction and the hat to prove it. Let's give you improved tinkering. Hills and then Vega. Oh, requires carrying, right. So let's give you some carrying. So let's just disable that for the time being because it doesn't need to be on. Let's get that fixed as well. Oh my. Okay, I'm boosting that priority because I want it done. In fact, I could do another one of these and have it feed back through. So anything... Okay, no, that's a bad idea. Or is it? Because then that would get rid of anything not hydrogen. Empty pipe. Ah, I need plumbing, don't I? Right, let me connect something. So, just going to connect that up like that. Hydrogen hydrate. I mean, I don't see how it is either, to be fair. I'm just kind of doing things and hoping for the best, to be quite honest. But I do have power. So what's the max power? 2 kilowatts. That's definitely better than what I currently have. I'm hoping this will just kind of replace it. If not, I'm building this pointlessly. In fact, I probably am. So what I'll do is I'll just cancel that. And I'll build it for the new stuff. When I'm good and ready. Okay, so that research is done. Okay. I think I might allow that to just kind of sit for the time being. Get temperature moderation. Oh, no one's using that toilet. So, lavatory. Let's deconstruct a couple of these. Let's deconstruct the lot. Medicine? Yes. Okay, so I want input, output. Okay. I have a plan. It may not be a good plan, but it is a plan. So 1 sink, 2 sink. Oh, I don't have any metal. Or do I? Let's get some conductive wire down. I have, of course, built it in the wrong place. I also need to build a loo or 2. Do I need 3 toilets? We'll go for 3 toilets. And we'll go for a shower. Oop. Or 2. You've got to pick a pocket or 2. And then we'll drag the whole wastewater up here. I think we might be getting somewhere. Oh dear. Someone made a mess. Gonna... That is going to need mopping. Priority 9. At least it doesn't matter if it comes down here now. So we still have a fairly decent amount of oxygen just from the previous amount we had. Oh, that's why they made a mess, because I got rid of the toilets. Whoops. Yeah, I didn't think that far ahead, clearly. Ooh. So they can be deconstructed. That wants to join on. Hey, why is there some clean water here? I wonder. Never mind. Right, Okay, so we're getting there with these. Delivering a lot of sandstone. I think we can safely deconstruct that. Yes, I'm sorry. I know you made a mess. And it is my fault for getting rid of the toilet. But please hang on. Okay, priority 9. Priority 9. Oh, why does that... Oh, output pipe full. Ah. Oh, I'm also not going to be able to build these parts, am I? Priority. Yeah, we'll up the priority. Food poisoning, 10,000 germs. We have a shower now. How do you clean germs out of water? I don't understand the method of doing that. Okay, everyone's sleeping. Sleeping. Best would be to make a room of filter tanks, and once you've got it all set up, ideally with a germ detector at the exit pipe, fill that room with chlorine gas from the nearby geyser. Oh, so the chlorine gas is how to get rid of germs from water. Best bit would be to make a room of filter tanks, and once you've got it all set up, ideally with a germ detector at the exit pipe, fill the room with chlorine gas from the nearby geyser. So I'd construct a room with a gas pump with a gas filter that filtered out the chlorine gas back into the room and took everything else out. I would then have a vent that fed the chlorine gas back in. I'm not sure if it's intended, but a water tank stored in a room with a chlorine atmosphere will disinfect the germs. Oh, well, that would be very useful. Right, so where are all these messes? Skill point. Sounds complex, just have a room that is accessed from the top with an airlock so the heavy chlorine stays in it. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'll go the easy route then. Ooh, exosuit training. Yeah, go on then, you can go that way. Research complete. Right, no research focus selected. I'm fine with that for the time being. I would like... Oh, there's water all over the floor. What does that mean? Why is it broken? What? Is it the water that's breaking it? I wonder. Is it the power? Maximum safe wattage. Okay. Right, so I need to deconstruct this lot really. Okay. Just so it stops overloading. If I put a battery up here... Oh no, I'm piping water into these reservoirs. Polluted water. I think it's that it was getting too much energy into it, so it was damaging it. I think was the issue. The plumbing screen, yep. Polluted. Is polluted water bad? Am I doing this wrong? Does it need to be cleaned before it's sent in? Right, I understand. Okay, right, got it. Which means I need to change my setup a bit. I need to change it so that I need one of these to be up here. Yeah. So if I deconstruct that, build a duplicate of that, which I can't do just yet. I'm actually just going to deconstruct everything behind it. So, it needs to be a water sieve spun like that. We then need the pipe to go in like that. So mop that water up again. Then we need to electrolyze the water. Now, is it better to actually have a storage tank before the electrolyzer for clean? Right, okay, hang on. So liquid pipe. Right, I won't need a thing of clean water, but what I will need is for the geyser water to not go into the tanks, otherwise it won't go through the water sieve. God, this is confusing. This shouldn't be this confusing, but it is for me. So I'll need an electrolyzer there. Oh, can it? Oh. Fair enough. I didn't realise that. No! I just cancelled them. I'm overthinking it. Right. I had a feeling I might be. I put that the wrong way around. You're probably banging your head against the desk with how... Oh gosh, what did I just do? With how poorly I'm doing this. Then out, can go into there. I think I then need one more bit of pipe to power and another there to power. That can then feed that way. So the air is still pretty breathable. Waz has food poisoning still, or again. Oh, I can get a duplicate or a thing. A Drecklet. Sure. Let's wrangle it. Priority 9. What does a Drecklet do? I think I've seen one of them over here actually. Dreco. They graze and only on live mealwood plants. Eat. Oh, they excrete phosphorite. Right. So I want to feed it stuff. Starting to look cozy. It's getting confusing. Winston is really trying to help me, but I don't think it's sinking in for me very well. Hydrate. Okay, I'm going to build another one of these up here. Right. It's doing a thing now. Yes! We're producing stuff. Oxygen and hydrogen. So if we enable that building... Maybe? Maybe we'll start actually getting something working. So that should start to output, I don't know where the gas overlay is. There. Right, so we're getting hydrogen in there now. So let's get some wire set up, some automation set up. Cool, that has been a pain. But worthwhile, I think. Which means I can turn all of these off. And at least for the time being, just to make sure that this is functioning properly. So I'll disable that building because this should in theory start relatively soon. I think I'm gonna choose to overthink this one. Ventilation, gas pipe, and then it can feed back into it. Gas vent over pressure. Okay. So what I can do there is if there's no hydrogen there, turn that on. Why is no one... No one's... Oh! I'm out of coal! Oh no! Ow! Whoa, whoa, whoa! I did not realise I was out of coal. This is a big problem. Because my hydrogen is not set up yet. So that can be disabled for one. Oh dear. Let's get a skill. Waz has got a skill. Let's go improved ranching. I'm out of coal. So these I need to disable. It's a matter of priority, really. Time to mine some more coal, indeed. Wait, do I need to feed the... Ah, I misunderstood that. I have done that very wrong. Whoops. I didn't realise I actually had to feed that in directly. I thought it just kind of picked it up. So that needs to be deconstructed on every level, basically. That needs to be kind of 9. If you want sustainable power, the natural gas generator will do you much better than the hydrogen gen. Yes, but I think I just need to get this running for now. Just to make sure I don't absolutely bomb it with power generation. Where was that critical? Right. So we deconstruct that stuff. The hydrogen gen is more for just getting rid of the hydrogen. I mean, at this point it's going to help me because I don't actually have the coal required. So the ventilation overlay. What's being pumped through? Carbon dioxide. Ah. So what is that generating? Why is the generator idle? That's why. I understand. I think I can disable that. And allow this one to take over. What the hell was that? Oh, that made me jump. That absolutely terrified me. But thank you for the host, Silverworm. Oh my god. Wow, that's... I had forgotten that that was a thing. Oh. Welcome, Silver. Whew. Blimey. I might have to turn that volume down. I'll change that sound because that absolutely scared the bejesus out of me. I need to... Whew. Perfect indeed. Vega, I know you love them. So how do I make it so it's not overloaded? Oh, sliver. Sliverworm. I read it as silver. Do apologise. Hydrate. I totally just dribbled there. Oopsie daisy. So let's wonder why that has no power. Why does that have 0 power? Maybe it needs to go like that. You can split your network into multiple grids or you transforms to limit the amount of power allowed on a line. Right. I think I've messed this up a little. Or a lot. They're currently turned off. Okay, I think I'm reaching the point in the game where I needed to have at least organised things properly beforehand, because what I've currently got is not right. That's the problem, you need power to split the water, transport the hydrogen and all that. Yeah. You're on cycle 600. Wow. You can't basically still have cold gens as insurance against blackouts. Fair enough. Yeah. I think I am reaching the point where if I was to continue, I would need to completely rebuild some sections, I think. Why wouldn't you just wrangle? So I think some of my base certainly, well, a lot of my base probably needs redesigning. What I need to do is build a fancy new power room that makes use of transformers. Yes. Yes, I do. The question becomes, where? And how, more importantly. Where and how? You built yours in a caustic biome since it's already hot. Oh, it is actually 20 past 10. I was only going to stream until 10 tonight. Just because I've had a very long day. I didn't get a lunch break.
I like turtles.
W1N5T0NS is now following.
But I think I might keep going for a bit because I am actually starting to make some progress with this. Now then, where's caustic? I don't know what caustic looks like. Yeah, I was at work. I had clients come in, so we ended up going through lunch, really. Ice maker converts water into ice. Probably makes more heat than the ice maker gets rid of. Okay, so the new power room. In fact, is there a room for it? There is. Power plant. Power control station. Do I have a power control station? No. I might get that research and then get that built. Maybe. But where is it? Power control, power control. It's under stations, not power. Oh. Ah. There it is. So that is actually really quite tall. Won't worry about a power control station yet. You want basically a big open room to put all of your power generating machines and then another room on top of it that you'll send all the power up to. The upper room will have a lot of transformers to split the power off to where it needs to go. Okay. So I need a lot of upward space. Right. Here goes. So power. Let's get... In fact, how big is that station? Just so I can leave room for it. So it's 3. 3 to start with. So... So 1, 2 coal generators as a backup. Let me just double check that. No, that's wrong. So it's 1, 2, but I'll... Is there a way to... I only want to plan this for the time being. Let's dig that out. I'm making you want to start a new colony, but you're waiting until the game comes out. Fair. You can just vent all of your build ideas onto this. Because I honestly have no idea. I've not actually seen really anyone play it. Either. Not much, anyway. I've seen a very, very little. So, I assume I'll need a natural gas generator, which will take ventilation in and out. Produces carbon dioxide and polluted water. Okay, that's all right. And then... petroleum generator, in fact I'm probably quite a way off that one to be fair. Oh, but never mind. So we'll just set that to a very, very low priority. For the time being. Okay, well these terrariums are at least turned off. Oh, that was the lowest priority. They were low priority as well. So hydrogen generator. Waz went for his narcoleptic nap. Well, I want to temperature insulate this room. I imagine I probably would. Just to stop the heat escaping quite so much. Yeah. Let's make it anyway. Set up a cooling loop. I don't know how to do that, if I'm honest. I think for now, because I'm just trying to get some basics done, I'll just set it up as insulated for the time being. I'd quite like to wrangle that puffed out of there. Sure, I'll go with that. Now remember that. Now it'd be good if you could tell it to. So I've got tell it to do to a certain level. Oh, new printable. What is Earth is a vole pup. Shove voles are burrowing critters. They eat the regolith collected on terrestrial surfaces. They cannot burrow through refined metals. The seed of a bristle blossom. Yeah, I'll just print some of that. What? Oh, the wire broke. You hungry? What do you eat? You eat mealwood. So I should probably build a hydroponic or a farm tile in there for you. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade the wire anyway, just to, because I'm going to do it eventually anyway. I may have just trapped the puffed. Hydrate. Oh, I'm basically done with this. There we go. Oh. Can't reach it. Well, that's annoying. Do you know what? We don't need that airlock. It's a pointless airlock. Still no medicine packs. Right, so this room with power transformers. How does this work? I assume what I'll need to do is large power transformers into normal power transformers. In fact, well, I'll need batteries above this, won't I? So if we go smart batteries, one for each of them maybe, and then each one can turn off its respective generator. But connect all of the generators together. Or is that too complicated? Will one do it? And just have it connected to one automation network that turns, if one of the batteries gets to a certain point, it turns all of them on, or it turns all of them off. I think that might be the way to go. So one of these there, with heavy conductive, wrong button. Oh. Allows heavy. Right. So I actually probably just want normal at this point. I'd probably just want to go whack that in there. Like so. Then I imagine I need, which is the in and which is the out. I guess big in, little out. Oh, I've just spotted the thing at the side that actually tells me what it does. So, large power transformer, energy from the left outlet is used by the right outlet. So that needs to be connected. Oh, I've built that in the wrong place, haven't I? So I want to build that there for now. I want to tell all of these to switch on if it gets below 20. Go to standby at 99. But now because they're all going to be turning on, you go like that. That wants... What does that want? That wants the heavy conductive wire in. I honestly don't know what I'm doing with this. Do you know what? I think I'm going to call it a night. I'll have to come back to this next time and try and figure this out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to try and figure this out. Because this is blowing my mind a little bit. So we made it to cycle 58. And we're still technically alive. There is absolutely no pressure up here though. I think I might need to add... In fact, no, not there. I think I'll need to add a vent up here. Nah. It will be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. So what does that do? Properties, errands. How does that work? So I have absolutely no idea how it works. Pfft. I might have done that the wrong way around. Okay, let's treat it as if it's not the wrong way around. And we'll take this conductive wire and we'll use it to power this. In fact, I don't need this, do I? If I've got this. So we'll use it to power this first set of things. So we've got 120, 240, 480, 600, 720, 840, 40, 960, 960, 1020, 1140, 1380, 1620. Okay, so 1620, 1630, 1640, 1780. So if we do up to there, and we replace the wires with this good conductive stuff. Oh, we're out of refined metal. Yeah, so if we power all of that through that one, I think I still need this connected for the time being. Just until I've managed to get some more copper. Right, so now I should be able to deconstruct that lot. And that should mean that my power grid power consumed 620. Maximum safe wattage 1000. I think I'm doing this all wrong. I think I need to go to bed. Or yeah, I need to stop for a bit. So I'll probably stream this again on Friday rather than doing a different game, just because I'm then away on holiday for a bit. But I will try and do some streams whilst I'm on holiday, but they will be IRL streams of juggling if I'm able to do them, and there is a possibility that they are pre-recorded, depending, and sort of as the premiere thing, depending on the availability of internet, shall we say. Where is everyone? Oh, they're eating. Okay. But yes, so if you are new here and you've enjoyed this, feel free to hit follow if you want to see more. I normally stream Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays, but this next 2 weeks is a bit of an odd one because of the juggling convention that I'm going to. After that, it will be Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays, and it'll be 8 PM or 9 PM start time until either 11 or midnight end time. And yes, I will be back on Friday. I will be streaming this again probably on Friday, to be honest, just because then we don't have to break into a new game just to leave it again. But thank you for watching. Have a good evening. I have been with Asians. I don't know what else to say. Other than have a good night. I hope it cools down because I am too warm. Good night. There we go.